CTV News at 5 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. The mother of a teenage boy who was killed in the crash of a stolen car says she hopes the teen who was behind the wheel makes something of his life, even though her son will not have that chance. David Chiasson has been sentenced to 3 years in federal prison for the crash that killed 15-year-old Nick Twiddy in Sooke. Once he is released from prison, Chiasson will be banned from driving for 10 years, but he will have an opportunity to rebuild his life. CTV's Stephanie Sherlock reports.
Nicolas Twiddy died just a few minutes away from the home he shared with his mother and sister.
We miss him all the time.
The 15-year-old was a passenger in the back seat of this Cavalier. He didn't know his friend, 18-year-old David Chiasson, had stolen it. Chiasson pleaded guilty to dangerous driving causing Nick's death and dangerous driving causing bodily harm to Steve Livingston and Maria Forbes, who was airlifted to the hospital after the crash.
No time will ever be enough because nothing will ever bring back Nicolas.
Chiasson was sentenced today to 3 years in federal prison. He's also prohibited from driving for 10 years. In delivering his oral decision, the judge said that sentencing is a balancing act. He said it wasn't lost on him that Chiasson only provided one letter of support, and it was from a friend, and that he had no family present in the courtroom at the sentencing hearings.
He recognized that it was a tragic set of circumstances where there was one young person killed, another person very seriously injured, and now we've got another young person in jail. He also recognized that my client's remorse was genuine, and that there was still potential and hope for him.
Nick's mother, Lisa, prays Chiasson will make the most of his time behind bars.
3 years is, I hope, enough time for him to be able to get the help that he needs.
Finding kindness in her sorrow for someone else's son who still has a chance at life.
It's not a happy day for anybody, but it sends, I think, a strong message about reckless driving.
I just hope that people learn from this. I hope that David can learn from this, and I hope that he never does this again.
While she tries to find a way to move on.
I don't even know where we go from here. It's just sad. It's hard to even think about going on without Nicolas.
Chiasson's lawyer says his client accepts the sentence and only wishes he could go back and change what happened that fateful April morning. Stephanie Sherlock, CTV News, COLWOOD.